A devotee in Castillejos in Zambales delivers a powerful message against HIV stigma during Holy Week. A motorist died on Good Friday after being involved in a road accident. Magnitude 5.9 earthquake struck the waters of Sarangani in Davao Occidental. And exercise for mind and body. Good evening, I'm Apolinario, 30 Dignadisi Valencia, and this is Weekend News. In Luzon, a devotee in Castillejos in Zambales delivers a powerful message against HIV stigma during Holy Week. Unidentified individuals stirred public attention and emotions after joining a Holy Week procession in the town of Castillejos, dressed in white and carrying a placard bearing a message against discrimination toward people living with HIV. According to witnesses, the individual whose gender could not be determined was clothed in a white outfit resembling that of a nun. A placard hung both in front of the back with a message, "I have HIV, but it doesn't hurt me, stigma does." The individual walked alongside devotees and flagellants along the main procession's roads as part of the annual observance of Holy Week. A video uploader who declined to be named shared the scene deeply moved them. People can be very judgmental when they learn that someone has this condition. They often react with disgust and avoidance. But in truth, people with HIV can be embraced because HIV is not transmitted through simple touch, the uploader said in an interview with Ang Pahayagan. Currently, the identity and and exact intent of the individual remain unknown. However, it is believed to be a modern form of devotion, a quiet yet courageous cause for greater awareness and acceptance of people living with HIV. This unique act of the faith serves as a reminder that beyond the illness itself, the real burden faced by people with HIV is society's judgment, a message that resonated deeply during the observance of Holy Week.
But before that, kaya natin sila ihapon. Kasi pwede mo nga ihapon.
In Visayas, a motorist died on Good Friday after being involved in a road accident in Sitio Po'o in Barangay Balud at around 10:30 p.m. on April 3. The victim was identified as Nino Boy Rabina Prado, 35 years old, a male employee of the LGU Dalagete Waterworks and a resident of Barangay Tuba in the said town. He was driving a Kawasaki 150cc motorcycle. Based on the initial police investigation, the motorcycle was heading north from the southern direction when it reached a curved portion of the highway. The victim reportedly lost control of the handlebars while navigating the curve, causing him to lose control of the motorcycle and crash into a concrete gutter. Due to the strong impact, the driver was thrown off the motorcycle and slammed into the perimeter fence of the nearby residence. And he was immediately rescued by personnel from the Bureau of Fire Protection and Dalagete Rescue and was rushed to Isidro Quintanar Memorial Hospital. However, he was declared dead on arrival by attending doctors. The victim's body was brought to St. William Funeral Homes for proper handling and funeral preparations. In Mindanao, magnitude 5.9 earthquake struck the waters of Sarangani in Davao Occidental. According to the Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology, the quake occurred at 6:34 p.m. with a depth of 10 kilometers and was of tectonic origin. The epicenter was located 59 kilometers southeast of Sarangani Island. Intensity 3 was felt in the city of General Santos and Malungon in Sarangani. Intensity 2 was experienced in part of Cotabato, Davao del Sur, Sultan Kudarat, and nearby areas. Intensity 1 was also recorded in parts of Bukidnon, Misamis Oriental, the Davao region, and the city of Zamboanga. No damage is expected, but aftershocks are possible. In a world news, Iran guarantees the Filipino ships will not be blocked in the Strait of Hormuz. The Iranian government has assured the vessels flying the Philippine flag will remain safe and free to pass through the strategic Strait of Hormuz amid tensions in the Middle East. This important assurance came as a result of successful negotiations between Department of Foreign Affairs or DFA Secretary Teresa Lazaro and Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi. The dialogue was part of the directive of President Bongbong Marcos Jr. to ensure that the country's energy supply will not be disrupted and to protect the lives of Filipino seafarers. Since the Strait of Hormuz is a key global route for oil supply, Iran's guarantee is considered crucial in preventing further increases in fuel prices and in ensuring the safety of Filipino workers navigating the area. And our health news, exercise for mind and body. We all know that exercise is beneficial for our physical health, but what about our mental health? Can exercise help reduce emotional problems, overthinking, and even addiction? The answer to all of this is a strong yes. Exercise is one of the best things you can do for yourself, not only for your physical body, but also for your mind. Here are some reasons why you should exercise for your mental well-being. First, it reduces stress. If your mind is tired after a long day of work, don't just lie down on the sofa and as soon as you get home. The second, go out and take a walk. If you don't feel like going outside, you can try jumping rope in your room for a few minutes. Third, according to experts, one of the best benefits of exercise is stress relief. The fourth, when you start sweating during exercise, it helps your body cope with both mental and physical stress. Fifth, exercise releases feel-good chemicals in your body. According to experts, it releases endorphins, which are responsible for feelings of euphoria and happiness. And lastly, studies have shown that exercise has a strong effect on reducing, if not completely alleviating, depression. It is considered an effective antidepressant. According to experts, just 30 minutes of exercise a few days a week can already help improve symptoms of depression.
So, should we start?
And that is Weekend News this Eastern Sunday, April 5, 2026. I'm Apolinario, 30 Dignadis in Valencia, and this is Salakot Online Broadcasting Network. Happy weekend, happy Easter! Good night, kasadya!